Guys, my name's Lee, and today I'm going to tell you my thoughts on these two amazing speakers. This is the Fugoo XL and the JBL Xtreme. I think they're both great speakers, but depending on what you're planning to do and what you consider is your prerogative on music, either one could be great. If you're just like a normal person and you really enjoy pop music and you want to take this outside and stuff, you're no doubt most people are going to really enjoy the JBL Xtreme. If you're really particular about music and you like things with very intricate bass, maybe like Radiohead or Arcade Fire or something along those lines that have multiple instruments and you don't want anything drowned out by bass, I would go for the Fugoo. But you'll notice when I play some demos and stuff that this one sounds really small and kind of canned, and it doesn't sound as great as this one would be projecting really loud. It's very different, but my personal preference when I'm deciding which one am I going to turn on today, it usually goes for the Fugoo because I know I'm going to be hearing everything that it was meant to be heard. And I think for me, this is my go-to, and this one I will take if I'm taking this outside or anywhere that's not in my room. This one is for sure. But anywhere near, close by, if I'm not going to have it really loud, I'd go for this one. Now, what's the difference between owning something like this and maybe a Charge 3? I guess the sound isn't as open as the Fugoo for the Charge 3, but I'll give it a couple demos. Let's start off with some techno. All right. So let's see which one we're starting off with. I'm going to play the Fugoo first, and this one's called NCS. Now we go for the JBL. JBL. Yep. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so let's try something else. This one's Discover. This one's the JBL. And this one's the Fugoo. So my thoughts are that it sounds more canned, but I hear more instruments on this one. This one sounds bigger and broader and more expansive in sound. and the bass is bigger, but it's not as detailed, and but it sounds more open. But the fact that just because I heard this one makes this one sounds worse, but when I just hear this one, I think this one sounds better than what I can ever think this one would be. It's a very weird thought. Yeah, maybe if I had some, some high tech, if I could like graph it out and show you like that I could hear more instruments with this one, I'm pretty sure I'd be right. So let's listen to some rap. This one's called Purchase Your Tracks. I'm going to start off with the Fugoo. Sounds pretty good.
Purchase your tracks. I purchased the one for the trap. She know I'm that nigga. She know that's a.
That's for the JBL.
Southside Jamaica, that's back on the map. That's back on the map. If you hit shots and you know it's the night. Purchase your tracks. I purchased the one for the trap. She know I'm that nigga. She know that's a fact. She know that's a fact.
Now, one thing I noticed right then is that this one picks up on a particular bass wavelength, that at a certain bass it sounds booming, but when you walk up to it you don't feel the vibration. But with this one, it's very deep. It's like this whole core is shaking, and it's very, it's like really deep bass, and this one's kind of like just simulating the sound of bass. Like if I held this one I hold this in my hand and I could feel it rattling or vibrating, and this one I don't really, but I hear it. But this one's the more accurate one. It's definitely doing the bass justice. This one is boosting it, and sometimes the details get lost in the bass.
Southside Jamaica, that's back on the map. If you hit shots and you lost the night, I'm back in my bag. Like my bag is a rag. Like the top of the Porsche.
This one.
I could escape through the scene. This is not for the book. This is not for the grand. It's that Sag in the cut. It's that 8 in the ghost. It's that Cox in the land. It's that never live, but I'm back. Condo OT, but that shit's just the trap. Break like a bus, have I sit in the back. It's like a.
It's really hard to tell. Here is some Afro elements. It feels so good. Then I'm gonna start off with the Fugoo.
You're making every way. It's got me so hooked on you. Sophistication guaranteed, baby. Enticing my energy into a life that exceeds my expectations. You, there's no end in sight. You're my guiding light.
This is the Xtreme.
You're making every way. It's got me so hooked on you. Sophistication guaranteed, baby. Enticing my energy into a life that exceeds my expectations. You, there's no end in sight. You're my guiding light. Ain't nothing like I've ever felt before. Where I'm falling short. I don't believe chance, no coincidence, no way. A miracle's found, it's bigger than the both of us, and it feels so.
It sounds like this one's better, and I'm sure it is in certain ways, but this one's still good, even though it sounds a little canned. Either one you buy, you won't be disappointed, but I'd say most people will enjoy the Xtreme. I'm very happy to own both, and I'm going to be using the Fugoo more, but if you go outside with your speakers, this is the one to get. Let's see, how about just a little bit more? That's about it. That's all I really got here. I would, if you just held them and say which one has more bass, which one is shaking more, it would absolutely always be the Fugoo. Mainly because, because these aren't actual subwoofers. These aren't transducers. They are passive radiators, and they simulate bass when these actually have two transducers on the front and back. And the fact that if these were turned like this particular one, the radiators, the regular speakers are here right in front, as opposed to this one, they're shooting off to the side. So it's a different feel. You know, if you really love music and you listen to a lot of crazy stuff and you're just really into, you know, listening to the actual music itself, I would go for the Fugoo. If you like pop music and just want it loud and bright and open, and you're just a regular person, I would say, get the Xtreme. Alright, that's my video today, and I will see you guys later. Please like or subscribe, that'd be awesome. Alright, hang loose. Peace.